we try to make a dynamic model of a farming system. I think we even used an Indian example where you look at the water resources, their financial resources, productivity of the land, all the inputs. And then we could see that this thing was not sustainable. It went wrong. But then how can you check if your model is right? If your prediction that it will go wrong with climate change, if that's right? And my colleague, he checked with suicide messages in the papers. So how many suicides were there by farmers in certain years? And that was soft. You can hardly call it soft, but it was soft data to check if your model worked more or less, that when the farming system collapsed, that indeed corresponded with the peak in suicides by farmers. So in terms of data, that's very soft. In terms of people's well-being, it's rather hard data, I would say.
Yeah.
But you can indeed use what people say. How often does the flood occur? I did that work when I was in Africa a lot, that you come into a completely unknown catchment or ungauged catchment, and then you start asking people, how often does a flood occur? And how often did it reach your house? And how do you know? Because were you here during the flood or did somebody tell you? All that kind of information is extremely valuable.